this information, all this lore. I think between the two, from what I've seen, I haven't seen Stumpy's team play just yet, but I know that they're definitely strong fraggers and strong ability. So we'll see where that, where it will land in their favor, or if it'll land in their favor. Let's go ahead and follow Dome. As we are now live, is the upper losers bracket, playing for the wildcard spot for tomorrow's set of games. Go ahead and jump into Dome's point of view. Looks like he's going to go either river or upper bunker. Opts to go for the bunker play. Will he spot anybody across? Unfortunately, Insurgents are all passive again in the back, waiting for the pre-nades to go through, and then just running straight onto B. JustOne manages to get on pretty easily, but gets picked across the side, unfortunately for him. We have a trade back and forth. Too dizzy.
So
Got some server issues. Looks like he's lagging out a little bit, unfortunately. He was taken out early on. Not much you can do at that point, so he's just kind of stuck there.
Bravo.
Indeed, Dome is getting on, being able to block Chilip from capping up B for free. Meanwhile, Freedoor trying to support him on that side, but equally you have an enemy right next to him. They're actually right across from each other. The only thing blocking him is that sandbag, although that shot is going to get away his position, which means there is a player nearby, and will take him out indeed. So it is just a 1v1 on B here. Insurgents have the advantage of having Freedoor on the side to help them block that, but Dome does suppress Freedoor. Doesn't quite take him out, but takes out most of them. Gyzzorn, meanwhile, on A, capping it up for Insurgents to bring it to a 5v1 here. Dome, last man standing. Gonna be huge. He has a pretty tough job now, doubling up on a clutch. Not impossible, but not easy. One of them's already off, so he knows it's just a 1v1, or one's flanking at least.
It's about to be a 5v1 in a moment.
Indeed. Oh, lands the shot. Doesn't quite get the kill. Will he wait until the A-cap? Indeed. There we go. Plays it right. Oh, almost. Unfortunately, not able to land the shot off. First round on the round will go on the board in favor of Squoshy, 1-0. So late game stuff, a little bit more positional play, and ultimately a couple lucky kills got them that round win. Do you think Stumpy's team, despite that kind of offset will affect them that much for the rest of the game?
No, I think, the first round is always the feeler round to see what kind of lanes the other team's playing. I think if they react, then everything's going to be okay. We'll see a close game then.
Indeed. We'll see what happens. Let's go ahead and follow Zartex from spawn. Oh, from near spawn at least. Looks like he's going to play the river? Or maybe he's playing bunker. Oh, he's playing fast. Looks like he's probably going to go and push the market area. There we go. Now we got our nice view on. See what's going on. You can see within B, security finally pushed into B. They opted to not prenade it and wait. They instead decided to play fast. Insurgents did not prenade it. Ooh, early plays coming out. Stumpy getting a nice spray. Will he get the second one off that player and Rebel? No, instead the B player will take him out. Down to just Freedoor, who gets taken out. And just like that, security take the round win pretty quickly, 1-1. So, pretty big play there. Security just out-positioning Insurgents by a pretty large margin. Unfortunately, there's not much you can really do once you lose 2 or 3 people like that in a row. It just becomes a bit of a sweep. You can try and get some kills early on individually, but once it becomes an individual 1v5 against a team that's working together, it's a tall order to make. So it's not always possible. You can always try your best and just hope that you can get it, but fortunately it didn't work in their favor. So a bit of a tie game now. See how it plays out for the rest of them. Uzi for Dizzy. Setting up for a pre-nade. Nade behind Bravo. Head on over. Indeed, he nades that B player.
Stopper nade is effective right here.
Indeed, that is how it should be done. And good positioning plate will kill that player on B as well. Security finally locking out most of Bravo. Kills coming out in rage.
Bravo.
Indeed, Freedoor. He's going for the flank attempt, though. He's going to try and counter that B push. You can see Insurgents have also held it very passively. Trying to do something about it, but... Bit of an early kill here. Freedoor about to face a fight. Gets 1 and gets 2 and gets the lead 2-1.
That was a very nice patient play. You notice that he walked to not make noise. and that paid off for him.
Indeed, that a little bit of timing goes a long way. Out of the gate, though.
You got to keep in mind, yeah, that every time that you move, then somebody can hear you. So if you do the walk, then they can't hear you. You have a huge advantage of getting that lineup, as you saw.
Although you do lose a little bit of time to walk slower, so it is a trade-off. Although I think the silence is worth its weight in gold.
That's true.
There's always a time to run, and there's a time to wait. And fortunately, that was... Well, luckily for him, that was the time to play it safe and play it smart and line up an easy 2K there. Bit of a collateral, if you will. In any case, good pre-nade setup here. Good smokes on the middle of B. Go ahead. Ooh. Bit of camera issues there. See the smokes on Bravo here. This is really, really good from both teams, allowing it to get across from both sides. If you push through that, you're going to obviously be, shot at. Security does win the fight ultimately on B, though.
Very nice yellow play from Chilip, covering market like he should.
Indeed, this is textbook. Although, unfortunately, he does get run up on by Mad with Rage. Fitting name, of course. He was trying to get the shot off onto the Insurgent side yellow building over there. Not able to get the kill.
Nice try.
But down to just 2 Izzy. And, oh, Gyzzorn with a nice shot will get the round win, now 3-1. Huge plays coming out for them.
I'm really feeling, it's a swing in the middle. I think it's just the rotations are a bit slower. Security should have this right now, but they're losing a bit.
Indeed. And that was half, was it not? First to 4?
I believe it's next one. It should automatic. First to 4. Okay. I think it's actually first to
5?
It should automatically switch. The
Okay.
servers just set for it.
Okay. The fix now. Sweet.
I believe after this round it'll switch.
Okay. Let's go ahead and follow Zartex from nearly spawn. He was playing upper bunker before. We'll see. Or actually, he was pushing into market. He got picked a little early on. But it didn't work out that time. Let's see if it works out a little bit different for him with the smoke coverage. Going for the early pre-nade set. Not a bad call. Good pre-nade sets coming up from security. Insurgents had a little bit of it, but not as strong. It gets a little bit weak. It's a bit of a tougher one to throw the nades for and get the timings down, especially with security having a bit of a variation on that. But takes a spot. He doesn't spot the player up above, unfortunately. Much I like to say he did see him, he unfortunately didn't see him. Although Stumpy gets the nice shot up on above. Zorn, though, able to run straight to A for free, and Insurgents kind of left on the back foot here. Security has controlled most of the map and controlled most of the positions. Dome trying to fight on A. Opts to instead go for B support, it looks like. Although it looks like equally Freedoor coming in for the flank to try and stop it. Although huge play coming here for Dome. Gets the shot on B and he's going to start to cap up. Freedoor taking him out, though. That's for a little 360 there and Mad. Just staying on B.
Free cap. They did not push. They focused on the top.
Indeed. Although, unfortunately, with Freedoor getting picked like that, he didn't get picked. Actually, no, he managed to
They
get...
had to move to Bravo and Charlie. Otherwise, they're going to lose this.
Indeed. Although it looks like... Interesting play from Stumpy. He actually primed Charlie to where it's 99% and he can get on whatever he needs to bring back his team. That's a good play and good call to make. Unfortunately, Freedoor he jumped at the right time and actually got respawned in that, despite the cap being a little bit late. Mad lets one through. He doesn't let the other one through, though. Well, Squoshy is nearby. Mad did hear him coming, and unfortunately, Squoshy knows where he is. He just has to cook this nade. Opts to throw it in the wrong place, though. Not going to do too much for him there. Just one gets on to try and stop the B cap and break up that lead. Oh, he wins the fight. Is he going to win the second one, though, is the question. Freedoor coming in for the flank. Looks like all three of them are tied up on B and Dome, trying to spot up and try and get the kill onto A. He does get the headshot and kill onto A, although he is... Oh, it gets his own head popped off by Squoshy. Last line was going to be Stumpy for security. Unfortunately, Stumpy and his team has been somewhat stumped on. And just like that, another round on the board for the Insurgents, now 4-1.
This is a less close game than I predicted here.
Yeah, unfortunately, security, they're not really doing a whole lot of fragging.
How should be the swap? I'm going to swap the team.
Yeah. first, I guess it's first to 6, yeah.
Accidental swap there.
That happens.
Oh, I swapped. Should we reswap again? Okay, here we go. Here we go. It's
Okay,
good.
we're good? Okay. In any case, we're live, finally. Last round of the half is first to 6, and I think it ends at 7, so. Let's go ahead and follow Freedoor from spawn. Insurgents have been pretty aggressively killing everybody this half. Really, really good objective and lane control. Security has been in the right spot, but haven't gotten the kills. Although Chilip getting picked early on is going to be big for security. Finally, a bit of luck in their favor, although will it pay off in the long run and in the end of the round is going to be the question. Dome pushing straight through. Gets the kill onto gets picked on the JustOne, although... Ooh. Freedoor
Just one on the kill on Rubble, and then we had a nice market to Broken Wall kill onto.
And Dome gets an early pick onto that player there. I believe that was Freedoor. Fortunately, Squoshy trying to shoot into Billboard, trying to spot that player to get the kill, but not able to spot them out. Security controlling B. This could actually go in favor of security, and indeed, I think Too Easy's kill there is going to actually be huge for them. Last slide note is going to be Squoshy. Ooh, gets the shot, gets the trade. Jeez Louise, Squoshy
flick right there.
Going ham. He is not letting this round go in security's favor at all. Did he cap up B? So it did bring back 2 players, but it's a 3v1, and Squoshy, although low on health, he's high on ability right now. He is very, very strong. About to win this. He could win this fight very, very easily. Security have to go to C and stop trying to fight B. They're basically giving him the chance to win if he runs to C and makes it.
There's 3 focusing on him right now, so if he moves in front of this door right here, somebody from Rubble will
take him out. Yeah, he's pushing aggressively, but
that Rubble player rotated.
Oh, there we go. He got the push. Question is if he'll get the second one through. Squoshy staying alive. He's kind of watching a little bit too much of everything. See him trying to shoot across and through him. See that player running around both sides. He is pinned. See them cutting the pie. And indeed, they will take out Squoshy for the actual end of the half, 2-4. Good teamwork coming in there late game by security to finally get that half won. At least a couple rounds on the board. Unfortunately, Insurgents had a huge lead. And that's unfortunate, but that does indeed happen. Once teams kind of get their stuff and get on a roll, it's very, very easy for them to just snowball and power drive into a kind of a big lead there. So that happens. We'll see how this this half will go. I think security, even though they've been winning on a huge streak, I think this is when Stumpy's team starts to really kind of shine. Should push through. Follow Dome as he pushes around. Early pre-need will take out that security player. You can see JustOne. Ooh, just taking one out within B. Zartex trying to cover for his teammate, but not able to spot that player. Oh, instead, indeed, and Gyzzorn actually got a pick onto Zartex on the side there, as Too Easy, playing in a bit of a weird spot, is actually a unique spot to play, will finally get the kill onto Gyzzorn, but a little late, yeah. Stumpy getting onto B to finally block up the cap for security. If he pre-fires, he's probably going to get this kill. But instead, JustOne will win the timing and win the actual fight. 2v1, he will win the actual objective and wins the fight again. Dome, he has to win this. Apparently JustOne on an absolute killing spree. And unfortunately, not going to win that one. Dome does win the fight on B. It is now a 1v4 for the Insurgents to now fight. Mad, unfortunately, is already dead. So it is down to just Dome last alive. Oh, just like that. Security take the lead, and continue their lead, actually. 5-2.
Very good objective control, very good rotations. They're pushing up when their guys. That's where you see the wins in any situation.
That was a huge play there. Really, really good teamwork, good timing. Unfortunately, Skell, your JustOne just did really, really good, but just didn't have his stuff working out in his favor. Well, it worked out for him. Unfortunately, it was actually Domewalker didn't quite get the luck he needed, but he did his best, and he valiantly tried in a 4v1. So, props at him for that one.
I was predicting that the other team was going to be ahead, and I'm really happily surprised how well this other team's been.
Indeed. I think the teamwork on Squoshy's team is really, really strong. Well, Squoshy getting picked early by pre-nades, not a good sign just for the start, but you never know.
Well, that's good for coordination. He can tell his team what to do.
Indeed, although B being lost there is going to be huge for Insurgents. See Chilip starting to run into B. Bit of a pre-fire across. Chilip could wallbang this. He has the weapon that can do it. Although, ooh, Gyzzorn taking some heads. Managed to pick him clean off. Unfortunately, it is down to Gyzzorn last alive for security. Something the team just have to kill one person. Although that is one person that's pretty hard to kill. Gyzzorn gets another pick. Make it a 3v1. Until they're focused on B. They tried to get that kill onto him. They're close to his head, but didn't quite take it off.
They're about 90% on Bravo. They're going to cap on and then push to Alpha while the other guys look to control the Charlie. There we go.
Or Dome can just dome him and take the lead. And take, well, not take the lead, but take the round at least 3-5.
So when you're pushing, if there's another team that gets onto Charlie, the security, the best thing to do as an insurgent from Bravo is get onto yellow building and look towards there. You sit up at the sandbags, you can see all the way through and wallbang on Charlie.
Indeed, that was a fantastic play there and positioning spot. So keep that in mind when you're playing in your pugs and just in regular matchmaking play. All these spots are valid no matter what side you're playing on or what level you're playing on. They're all good positions to play and the ones that you should be playing or having someone watch for any other side. We'll go ahead and follow about Chilip. See what he's doing on this half and see if he's just doing the same. Indeed, he's copying and pasting his strats. Good stop grenade. Will take a player. It doesn't actually take him out. Looks like Mad was in a good spot there. Timed it well. Here comes Mad with the potential Kobe. JustOne does manage to avoid it. Although he is still made it, so he could actually wallbang this potentially. So here comes the second grenade throw. Possibly. Looks like it's just a regular... Nope. It's a gun. And he will... He doesn't win the fight this time. Unfortunately, the other player will take him out. Mad just capping up B for free. Mad is at a disadvantage, though. Yep. He's opting for single fire on the AKS, which is a interesting strategy. Isn't a weapon that has a lot of damage to where you want to put it on single, not waste ammo. But there is a time and place for single. You can see Mad about to take this player out. Gets the shot and gets the kill. Down to just Chilip last alive for his team. 2v1. One's already on A. He has to decap B as fast as he can and go stop A. A's about to cap up for them, so it's about to be a 5v1. So at that point, you may as well just wait for the B cap. The problem is, as soon as he kills him, he's going to respawn once again. So that was a bit of a bad call there, unfortunately. If he waited for that A cap, he could have killed the player, and then that player wouldn't have respawned, which he just did. So he has a bit of a tough fight on his hands now in a 5v1 instead of a 4v1. But in any case, it is all down to him. The pressure is on. Here comes Stumpy, looking at the ground. It's usually not to where the players are coming from. Although you can see them basically dogpiling that entrance. All four of them are just hitting all the sides and spreading out. He's getting surrounded. Gets kill on the one, but doesn't expect the second one. Nobody ever does, unfortunately. Insurgents will take the round and making that lead a little bit smaller now. Only one round, 4-5.
Still a very close game.
Definitely. It's as much as we saw a possible blowout, not going to happen that easily. It looks like on this half we're seeing Stumpy's team kind of come alive and start doing some damage that while Squoshy did have that on the previous half, I think Stumpy's doing a lot stronger on Insurgent side compared to Squoshy's Insurgent side. Although Squoshy still has potential in security. These have both been very, very close rounds recently. So it's still up in the air on who's going to win this. But it's definitely looking in favor of Stumpy. As we follow the Insurgent players running out, setting up for their good set of pre-nades. Set of smoke. Nice. Ooh, the stopper nade is going to take out Mad, but it won't take out the second player running on. C&B already have a bit of a fight on their hands. Squoshy trying to get the cross pick.
Market guy's a little bit slow. He's hanging around the back sandbags. He needs to push up to try to control.
Indeed, Freedoor has to kind of make a move. He's kind of wasting his time right now. Unfortunately. Oh, and actually Gyzzorn, man, straight to C. Looks like he already got on. So to Izzy, not really doing... Trying to cover his teammate on the left side there on B, but... Chilip.
So now it's only Insurgents on Bravo.
Indeed, Insurgents are only held up on Bravo. They're not capping it, as Chilip now gets onto block, and security now capping up C for free, so JustOne will respawn, and anybody they take out is just going to respawn immediately, so they need to offer something a little bit more widespread. Dome taking shots, manages to stay alive. Does do a PUBG jump out the window strat, but unfortunately... Oop! He gets the kill on the one. Doesn't get the chance from the second one, though. It is down to just 2 Izzy for Dizzy. Last alive on B. Got a lot of work to do, unfortunately.
They need to work together here.
Indeed. Security needs to tag team this second one. Oh. Looks like they won't even need to, as they will indeed get the round win. 6-4. I think they have one more round to play, if I believe.
Something you'd want to do when you have a teammate that's moving around off the objective to look on the objective is you want to wall bang through the wall to try to really freak out the guy, so he's going to move out of a point and kind of like expose himself to the guy who's sitting off the point and looking on. That's something you saw they did not take advantage of that.
Indeed, that was really good positional stuff that happened. This final last little bit is going to be the interesting part. As much as we saw Stumpy's team kind of come back alive, we just saw Squoshy kind of throw that on its head and kind of won the round there. Clutch. You think Squoshy is going to win this?
I don't know. I think they have an advantage right now, but it could be either way. It depends on how well.
We'll find out how that'll end right now, as it looks like Insurgents playing very pacifist. Security pushes a little aggressively, almost too aggressively, as Zartex sneaks a kill in on the front. Squoshy will hear that coming, though, and should be able to get the pick.
Wow. All Insurgents up.
Yep.
Now down one.
And just like that, Stumpy gets another kill on the flank. It is now all down to Squoshy, the captain, last alive, as Insurgents are fighting back. Not want to lose this game at all, and they're playing to win. Huge control of B already.
They're going to watch the cross so he can't push onto B, and then they cap up B. Now it's 5v1.
Indeed, it is now nearly impossible odds, but you never know. Squoshy can probably do it, but a tall order. Have to time his kills out in a certain way. Zartex is nearby. Does win the fight against Zartex, but he has 4 to go. Squoshy playing on the side. And just like that, unfortunately, that market player will take him out. And we'll make that lead a little closer now, 6-5.
Very good game. The comeback is
definitely real. This is the last round before the overtime, which I believe will be like most standard overtimes. First 4 2-round halves. If there's overtime?
There would be, but I really think that this is the last round.
Okay, well, that's I'm not opposed to this thinking that's the same strategy. It's going to be Squoshy is got a lot of pressure on him to win this round.
We'll see if they get on. Security's been neglecting bunker, funnily enough, and they've been paying.
Definitely, you got to cover every position that's important. And unfortunately, another pre-nade is going to take out JustOne as he gets onto B. So Insurgency will have the advantage of getting onto B safely. Although Zartex getting picked early on from the river is not bad. Well, they expect someone to actually push. Indeed, that walking is going to save him. But unfortunately, Dome already watching for the rotation. But Freedoor's
player. He's about to be flanked from rubble.
Indeed.
There's no shrine player to watch his back.
Yep. Stumpy gets an easy kill on that B player. And make that a second, almost, there you go, finally the second kill onto that market player. Out to just Freedoor and Gyzzorn versus Stumpy and Mad. 2v2. All for this. Freedoor gets the first kill, but trades 1v1 now. And Freedoor takes it 7-5.
That was a very lucky win and very well played.
Indeed, that was fantastic. Good trades, good clutch. Couldn't ask for more. That was fantastic plays from both teams. GG's. I believe that'll be it.
Very good games. Yeah, that's it. Tomorrow we'll be putting out more information about the matches tomorrow. A little bit of organized, and we thank you for watching. Go ahead, StuffedShark.
Alrighty. Well, thank you guys for watching, as I said, as Growth just said, and as I said, thank you, Growth, for helping me cast this, and thanks for helping running it all. This is a huge running a pug tournament. Looks super easy. Everyone thinks, oh, you just hang out.